Mountains, Folsom Field in Boulder. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the Wisconsin Badgers and the Colorado Buffaloes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Nestled into the gorgeous mountains in Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field is a spectacular viewing venue for college football. The new coach has it rocking and rolling. Folsom Field continues to build on their tradition of the Buffaloes football team. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Buffaloes ready to kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Inside, it's Jackson. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one. I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Looking for the edge. The pitch. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one.
The quarterback could not have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
That's a really good break on the football. He sees the ball come out, and he hits it right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football from the receiver. That's a good play by the defensive back.
Unloads to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness. Now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
Let's go. The handoff. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Selling the fake. Rolls right. On the move, he fires. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Buffaloes, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Motion from the wideout. This quarterback part of their running game. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Motion from the back. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Burrowing for yardage. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Lewis to throw for it on 4th. And it's picked off at the goal line. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better.
That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety.
I like the aggressive nature by this defense. They've got the opponent backed up on the goal line. They're going to send the blitz, try to get an extra guy in on the pass rush, and they get home, getting the safety.
Looking for room. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Running inside, it's Butler. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Keeps it moving, it's Young. They pull him down, but he's got enough. It'll be a 1st down for this offense.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Gets the back moving. Lewis. They're all over him. Finds some time. He'll get down to avoid the hit, but he might not be able to avoid this penalty flag. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And the Buffaloes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They believe they can run right here. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
And how about that, guys? Like, make no bones about it. Bring in the big bodies, goal line personnel. Like, we're going to pound you right between the eyeballs. Sometimes people get aggressive on 2nd and short and take shots. This offense said, nah, we want to get the first down, and we want to get it now.
The Buffaloes are rolling down the field. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Breaks into the open. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Left side is Butler. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Got him on the RPO. Runs through a tackle. Shake, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and it was finished off by a terrific 26-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Berry. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Badgers start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, Dave.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Still looking to his right. Gets rid of it. It's picked off, and that's number 10. There he goes. Touchdown, Buffaloes! What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point extends the lead to 16. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Trying to establish the run. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
On the return, it's Coleman. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
Timed him perfectly to knock him free and forces a third down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Third and long coming up. Smith wants to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. He's got great speed. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
Tough run here. It's Butler. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow. They don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill. Go get the running back. Get a tackle for a loss.
And the Buffaloes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Lewis on the play action. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Took it all the way back to the house. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Looking for a crease. It's Young. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Long way to go on second down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Here's Lewis to throw. Out wide left, it's Butler. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
And, man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Third down from the gun, Lewis. Out wide right, it's Butler. After the filthy move, he's got room. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
Well, there's a lot of different ways you can find explosive plays throwing the football, and one of them is just getting this guy the ball out of the backfield. He's got a very unique skill set, really soft hands, and he's a good route runner as well. And that was a critical third down, pitch and catch explosive play for the offense.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
Straight ahead, it's Kane. Got a little space. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take two plays to get the first. Ready, go! Powers through the defender. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football.
Touchdown, Bucks! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Coming out with it, it's Berry. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Smith dropping to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Throwing on the run. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. But look at this. They're not setting up to punt. They're going to try to cut into this lead, and this is a huge risk late in the half. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Going over the top. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Wisconsin stops the clock, uses its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Lets it fly. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Using his legs, it's Butler. Got enough for the first down. At the 45, on his way. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We start with the Troy Trojans taking on the number 23 team, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. And it's the Trojans who are faring well right now in their quest to turn this season around. 2-3 would hardly be 5-0, but if they can close this out, they've accomplished something. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten.
Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Makes the quick grab. At midfield, he's got room. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Tight end now in motion. Play fake, Lewis. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, this offense has been having its way all day long with this defense, but finally the defense creates a negative play. Let's see if that now gives them a little more confidence to get back in this game.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Here comes the heat. Finds a man in the middle. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Buffaloes are in the hurry-up. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Rush is on. Nothing there, and he just had to throw it away.
There's no substitute for experience, and the QB did the right thing there. 3rd and short in field goal range. Can't take a negative play, can't turn it over. Just throw it away. Now, if you want to kick a field goal, you've got that opportunity.
4th down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? Fourth down, Lewis. Looking to the end zone. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Smith wants to throw. Got his man. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
2nd and long here. Picked off, a turnover in their own end. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado!
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players, and quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. on inside. It's Jackson. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together.
Really nice play call by the offense, too. Obviously, your quarterback's thrown picks on his last 2 drives, so you have to settle him down. And the best way to settle down a quarterback is to get the running game going. Put it on the big fellas up front. Put it on your backs. That's a really nice run, and that should help settle the QB.
Pulls it in down the sideline. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. The 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Oh, pressure's coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. That deficit's still pretty big, and they'll try to get it right back and cut into it with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Looking for room, it's Butler. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Hey, guys, I'll be really curious to watch this offense down the stretch and see how they handle this. They've got a big lead. They can probably just continue to run the football. I got the running back stayed in bounds right there, too. Keep the clock moving. Or do they like their numbers? Do they want to continue to put the gas pedal to the floor, be aggressive, try to score points? Be interesting to see how they handle this situation.
Throws it off the RPO. Still on his feet at the 45. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. The Buffaloes come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Throwing, Lewis. Flips it out to the back. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle to prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Making the adjustment on the play. Back to pass on second down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Buffaloes moving quickly to the line. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Trying to make magic with his feet. Turning on the... Got some room in to the goal line. Touchdown, Bucks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he put an exclamation point on that drive with a 29-yard touchdown. From deep, it's Nelson. Smacks him with the stiff arm. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Play action on first down. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Turning it on. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And he made the extra point without problem. Deep in the end zone, it's Coleman. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much?
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. Hits the hole. It's Young. He's past the marker. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. He's changing the play. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And they'll take over 1st and 2nd.
Here comes Wisconsin's offense to get this drive underway. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Always quick to make the move, and he's out to the 39. And the Badgers headed quickly to the line.
The #1 goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
The Badgers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Fires to the big fella and works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, after allowing a touchdown on the last drive, this offense has to be able to answer. And getting that 3rd down here on the 3rd play of this drive is a good step toward doing that. Nice job by the QB, good rhythm. This offense now has got it going. They need to pay this thing off, but that was a big one, no question.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Middle of the field, Coleman's got it. He's running free down the middle. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wisconsin! Two-point conversion attempt is coming. They'll go to the air. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in it.
Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Fresh center downs going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. 1 touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
Going long. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy at QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense, to stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment, and he threw a touchdown pass, but more consistency, more finding the open guys, delivering it to them, and keeping this offense on schedule.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it here on fourth down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. He'll try to take it back. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Works his way ahead for about 3 yards. Stopped at the 23. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. But he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And the Buffaloes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Driving forward, it's Butler. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And down here near the goal line, you got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to...
Beck's going for the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he tacked on the extra point.
Wisconsin, 18.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Rush right in his face. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it, because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not sure, guys, if it's not decision time to go to the other guy to see what he can do, because this passing attack has not been great.
Wants to go up top on second down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense, because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Badgers in the hurry up.
Yeah, and David, you just wonder at this point, is it just too little too late? This is one of their best playmakers offensively, but they just haven't been able to get him going in this game. Big reason why they're losing.
Yeah, and the defense has done a great job understanding that. I got to take that guy away. That's priority number one. Understand it. Late in the game now, up by multiple scores. I'm playing my defense a little bit different. Can't give up the big plays. Time is on my side.
And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Fights off a defender. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Ball at the 31, third and short coming, defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on third and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So,
all right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Got to make the play on fourth. Throwing right. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
And this defense is well aware of the situation, and they're so aware of it. That goal line package is coming out, right? They've got to stop the run. They know the offense wants to eat clock. They got to get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance to get back in this football game.
Rides to the back. Taken down. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
3rd and long right here. Using his feet. He breaks a tackle. Breaks into the open. The 50. At the 30. And how about that run? A huge gain and a slide at the end. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And here comes the field goal team. Salt, meat open wound. And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready, and you're